league on the season. Roethlisberger, guys, turning the ball over at this rate. Road splits are a thing a little bit, but it's still Ben Roethlisberger, right? What's our confidence in Big Ben that he can lead his team, the Steelers, to a Super Bowl?
Very confident, and I love what he said. If you listen to that soundbite, he says, I'm going to do it every single time. I'm going to sling it. I want the ball in my hand. I am like a three-point shooter who wants the rock. That's what I want from my quarterback. The alternative is he comes on local radio and says, well, you know, maybe a draw play to James Conner would have been the better play call right there. No, I want that guy because I've seen that guy throw a touchdown pass to Santonio Holmes in the Super Bowl when all the marbles were on it. I've seen that guy win a Super Bowl against the Seahawks using his legs more than his arm. And I've seen that guy do it time and time again. No quarterback active right now has more fourth quarter comebacks than Ben Roethlisberger in his career. He's got 31. I mean, that is the stat I need. So I still have full confidence in Ben, and I'll tell you what, he's home against the Chargers this weekend. Very rarely do we see bad Ben happen 3 weeks in a row. And that Jaguars game, as bad as it was, he still had the play of the game, diving into the end zone when it mattered most. I'll roll with Ben. You can have everyone else.
Okay, you just mentioned no quarterback has more fourth quarter comebacks since he's been in the league, but no quarterback has more attempts than Big Ben right now in the league. And my image over the last couple of weeks is James Conner sitting on the sideline. And I need this team to run. So I'm going to say no if he's not going to take care of the ball. And I know what you're going to say, well, Big Ben didn't necessarily take care of the ball when he won his Super Bowls. That's not the point I'm trying to make. There's no quarterback in the league's history who's led the NFL in pass attempts that's won a Super Bowl. There's something to be said about running the ball, minimizing your risk. If you're throwing the ball, you're compensating for a lack of something. Maybe it's the lack of defense, being middle of the pack, ranked 11th. Maybe it's the lack of a running game. You know,
the question is, do you still have confidence in Ben Roethlisberger?
I said no. That's the first thing I said. I'm telling you why I said no. I'll tell you why I said no, because he passes the ball too much. He's averaging almost 45 passes a game. You can't win a Super Bowl like that. So I need him to scale back. I'll answer the question and say yes when they go back to run the ball. Here's the thing you have to keep in mind. I know Le'Veon Bell is out of the picture, but Big Ben has never led the league in pass attempts with Le'Veon Bell. So there's something to be said about his comfort when Le'Veon Bell was there.
Great point.
They need to scale back on passing the ball.
I think in about 6 or 7, maybe 8 years, Roethlisberger's going to go to Canton. And there's a very good chance that when he does and he sits down as inducted, he's going to be sitting right next to Tom Brady, who's also going in. And it's going to be awkward because Brady cleans his clock every single time. Every time. Peter, you said that you love that Roethlisberger. I'm not afraid of interceptions. I think Belichick loves it too. They haven't beaten the Patriots in 7 years. He's 2-8 against Brady and Belichick. Tomlin gets his clock clean every single time. And this is completely objective. I'm not picking a favorite. I'm not saying I hope the Steelers lose. The numbers bear out. They see the Patriots. They lose the Patriots every time. So I can't say the Roethlisberger's are going to go to the Super Bowl and beat whoever's there, beat the NFC. The Chargers need to beat the Chiefs. The Steelers need to beat the Patriots. Those are two certainties I know about the AFC right now. I can't wax about Ben's great career and the power of Ben until he takes out the Patriots. And I'll do it when he does.
You just glazed over the fact that Tom Brady's going to be not playing in 8 years?
Maybe so. Well, that'll give him 3 more years of playing. 3 more years.
I don't see that happening. I mean, you look at him and he's got rings, right? Of course he can take him to the Super Bowl. You think just because they haven't beaten the Patriots?
No, those rings are old.
It's been a while.
Rings are old. Those rings are older than the streak even.
They look good. Their defense looks better. I'm with Peter on this.
I've seen a lot of great Steelers defensive players go against Brady. Guys are also going to the Hall of Fame. They don't get it done, and I don't relish it. I'm almost rooting for it because I like the variety. I'm tired of the Patriots beating the Steelers, and I'm sure the Steelers are too. So, I mean, look how young Ben looks there.
I'll say this. You know, they had Alvin Dupree on camera in the locker room, and they're laughing about Le'Veon Bell's shoes, and they're having a blast.
Bud Dupree.
Yeah. Alvin Dupree. And you know what? That team, I mean, they have been awful the last 2 weeks in big games and down the stretch. They got lucky against the Jaguars, and last week, to play that way against Denver late, I mean, that's the thing. We're laughing about Le'Veon Bell. They could have used him the last 2 weeks.
So, yeah, I've heard those arguments made the past couple of weeks.
Big fumble by Connor.
Right. A lot of Le'Veon wouldn't have done that, so maybe they'll clean it up.